Good morning, my friends and followers of Woodbridge's #1 YouTube channel, and I'm going to keep that title until someone can outpass me. And thank you to the members of the channel. We have over 300 now, which is fantastic. Thank you for keeping me in the straight and narrow. Thank you for your messages. Thank you for your emails. Thank you for pointing out when I make mistakes and helping me rectify them. And the fact that we push towards no bullshittery on this channel and transparency. It's Tuesday. So here it is. It's bin day. Yes, it's recycle bin day. So that's now done. My neighbour is back from her tour. She left in November. She says, Trevor, I'll see you in the new year. I'm off. I'm like, if you can do it, go for it. I'll keep an eye on the property. So she's back. Yeah, spoke to her yesterday. Lovely to have people back. It's nice to see people can travel. Right. So thanks for the emails. Last night, yeah, there was loads of things going on last night. I watched a few live streams. I kept my finger on my pulse, as they call it, as I look forward. This morning I woke up I had a letter from Anglian Water this morning. Anglian Water. Now, I've already responded to Anglian Water on Instagram, and I've sent the company an email. Because you know what? I don't believe in nonsense. Just because everybody else falls in line like little lemons and goes, yes, well, I'll do it, yes, doesn't mean to say we have to if we think it's wrong. Anglian Water have sent, now bear in mind, I live in a flat. There's a flat below me. So I'm looking at all this letter. Dear Mr. Colt, just wanted to send you the letter. I should have really brought the letter to show you. I'm going to go and get the letter so I can read part of this letter to you. And then you will see why I got a little bit frustrated this morning when the letter arrived. So, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully I don't get to show you right around my whole house. There's things that you shouldn't be looking at. Yeah, that dartboard. My son likes to play darts, by the way. So I had a dartboard fitted for him. And I'm really pleased I had it fitted for him. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Anglian Water. Dear Mr. Colt, if you are the homeowner. Dear Mr. Colt, if you are the homeowner. They don't even know, do they? It's your responsibility for looking after and repairing the plumbing and drainage system and your water supply pipe. So I'm like, is it? Is it really? So regardless if you buy or you rent, you move into a place, you do a survey of the place, you're given things, you sign for everything. When you sign for things or you have a surveyor survey your house, they check things around your house. But it's not, in my opinion, by the way, unless you tell me different, it's not my responsibility to make sure the water pipes are kept repaired. They're not. I pay for water. Now, the weird thing about this is the water bills keep going up. So I had a look at Anglian Water, and I noticed that in the year ending 2024, Anglian Water had a revenue of £1.6 billion. 1.6 billion. Anglian Water. So out of that 1.6 billion, they pay their CEO over £1 million a year. In fact, they've just taken on a new boss who used to be in charge of HS2, the real, and he's on £1 million. The last one, Peter Simpson, the last chief executive of Anglian Water, not only was he replaced, but he received over £336,000 as a handshake, even though surveys had been carried out to tell the CEO of Anglian Water that there is pollution within the system. So if there's pollution within the system, is it my responsibility? I don't think so. I would actually fight that and say, they want me to pay extra money each month for the upkeep of the fucking draining system. How's that my responsibility? How is it? Next thing you know, we're getting BT selling us bills going, we're just letting you know that we're going to be charging an extra £1 a month because someone needs to go make sure that it's working. Really? I'm paying for what you provide. I'm not paying for the maintenance of your company. That's your job out of your profits. Nonsense, isn't it? They'll do anything to screw us out of an extra. Now, bear in mind, there's 65, let's say in Suffolk, I'm not too sure, but I'm going to go with, say, 6 million people in Suffolk. So if 6 million people in Suffolk are paying £1 a month, that's a lot more profit going to them, isn't it? Certainly is. You need to stand up and be counted and fight against these corruption chief executives. We need to. or they're just going to take more and more money from us. Shocking, isn't it? Well, ladies and gentlemen, what else is happening? Well, it seems that the toxic pair, I'll not say the word D-U-O, G-O, because it comes up as Jew when you look at the transcript of the thing, and YouTube sort of hang you out to dry there by not correcting it. So the toxic pair are now being labelled as the disaster tourists. The disaster tourists. Yes. The pretentious hug. Did you know that pretentious hug was carried out from Meghan to a member of her staff? She wasn't an ordinary person that lost her home. No, 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 no. But that's what the media are doing. Aren't they wonderful? Aren't they wonderful? They travelled 90 miles. I mean, for her to say, I've opened up my home to friends and family. First of all, it's quite clear that you don't have friends. And you've rejected your family. So who's staying with you? Absolutely no one. Yes. This whole thing, in my opinion, and I have to say in my opinion without prejudice, this whole thing is a Harry and Meghan scam for loads more donations to go to Archwell. That's just what I think, okay? Please comment, let me know if you think I'm lying. I'm just saying, it's my opinion. I have seen them grift far too long. And by the way, I've been speaking to some awesome people about why Netflix has postponed With Love Methane. And having sat down with people and we've looked at things, and is it because of the 56,000 negative comments? Is it because of the over 100,000 thumbs down? Is it because of what's happened in the LA fire? No. No. And I must say, in my opinion, and without prejudice, I believe it's because of the backlash they have received, not from the media, not from us, but the backlash they have received from their own Sussex squad, because there's no people of colour in it. So I believe there's going to be things made, maybe, now they're saying it's an 8-part docu-series, 8-part. Let's wait out to see if that changes to 9-part. Let's wait out to see if that changes to a 9-part. Because if it does, then we know that they have filmed something else with people of colour to keep a certain demographic happy. The demographic that she claims to be part of. It's just my opinion. Okay? Yeah. Other good news is Nigel Farage's Reform Party in the UK are now 1% behind the Labour Party. I mean, he's shot past the Conservatives, the old government, and he's on the tails of Keir Starmer. And you know what? Every single day that the Labour Party remain in power, I believe Nigel's party gets closer and closer and closer to taking over. And at the next election, you're going to see the Tories and the Labour be completely destroyed as Reform take nearly every seat. And we only have a couple of years to wait to get our country back. We do. And I'm looking forward to it, actually. I really am. Now, if you look at the thumbnail, you'll see I put a picture of Conor McGregor in there. Now, I know Conor McGregor is not everyone's cup of tea. I know from what he's done, he was the UFC. He brought it right up. Became nearly a billionaire. But he has been steeped in controversy, hasn't he, for the last, year. When a lady took out a civil lawsuit against him and claims that she was raped in a hotel. She won that case, and Conor had to pay this money out. I mean, everyone jumped on the back of Conor McGregor. Look at him, look at him, look at him. Proper 12 dropped him, sponsors dropped him. Well, she's now fighting another case because she's trying to stop Conor McGregor from releasing video footage that shows her throwing herself at him in the lift. Video footage that shows her throwing herself at him at the hotel door. Video footage of her throwing herself at him in the hotel room. Doesn't sound like a RAPED to me now, does it? And video footage that he wants to show the public of all her texts that she sent him prior to this, all the naked pictures she sent him prior to this, even though she knew he was a married man, 2 to tango and all that. So if he releases all this, he believes it will vindicate him, that he didn't actually do what she stated, but because he's a rough fighter and she wanted it rough and she was asked, the video footage will show her asking for things on video, which he carried out. But because he's Conor McGregor and a big tough guy, the judges all went for him, didn't they? Anyway, let's just see if this video footage does get released. Or will she then... We'll find out. Only time will tell, ladies and gentlemen. Only time will tell. Yeah. Los Angeles Police Department have arrested another arsonist. The arsonist that they arrested it's being stated that he is an illegal immigrant. Well, that's not going to go down too well with Donald J. Trump when he takes a seat, is he? You'll probably find that these arsonists will probably get the death penalty from Donald J. Trump, because whether you like him or not, he doesn't mess about, does he? Or does he? We'll find out. Well, anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I think that's enough for me. I'm going to go and relax. What time is it? It's pushing on. So I'm going to go and relax. But listen, I've got a load of things to do today. What I'm going to say to you is thank you for supporting the channel. Thanks for sticking with me. If you haven't become a member, why not? And if you are or have purchased one of my books, please remember to leave a review on Amazon. Leave a review on Amazon. Let me know what you think of them. Thanks anyway, ladies and gentlemen. Have a wonderful day. And before I say stay safe, have I had any emails? Maureen McDonald sent me an email today. Thank you, Maureen. I appreciate it. Love the funny cartoons that you send me. Thanks, Anne. Thanks, Zepper. Thanks, RHR Jen. Thanks, Fiona. Big shout out to Gertie Rude for all that she's been doing. She's been fighting uphill against lunatic for quite some time. So, yeah, there's a lot to do, ladies and gentlemen. But if we stay positive, I'm going to go make myself a soldier-owned coffee. I've actually made a pot. I've already had a cup. I drink about 4 cups a day. Not even sure if that's healthy. I think it's healthy. But if not, we all go eventually. We all turn into worm food, don't we? Anyway, listen, have a wonderful day. And remember, stay safe.